Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is going to do Naruto Chapter 586 review. Now, this chapter Naruto, it was fairly simple. Everything is right there for you, okay? So, I mean, basically, like the chapter in of itself was like the conclusion, or it appears to be the conclusion of the fight between Sasuke, Itachi, and Kabuto. And basically, in this chapter, the main key point is that everything is repeating itself over and over again. What happens is that Sasuke and Kabuto counteract each other's jutsus. Sasuke does a fire style, Kabuto counters with a water style. In the middle of the mist, Itachi reappears, lunges towards Kabuto. Kabuto, on top of the ceiling, stabs Itachi. This scene automatically looked very, very familiar. Very familiar, okay? And then, after that, what happens here is that Itachi goes into crow form, grabs the sword, swings at Kabuto. Kabuto dodges by a hair's breadth, almost hitting his horn. And I'm like, that scene looks very familiar. And then what was like the key point was that Itachi jumps back down, says, Sasuke, don't stay close to me, and then Kabuto once again summons the Orochimaru White Snake. And I'm like, yo, this has all happened before. He's already in. He's in it. He's sucked in. Izanami, it's over, you know? Like, and that to me was the clear statement that Kabuto is trapped in Izanami, or Kabuto is experiencing Izanami. At this point, I figure that Itachi had just rewinded time, and Kabuto was experiencing deja vu, okay? Now, the thing that threw me off is that Kabuto was aware that he was doing the same thing, but for some reason didn't change it up. Well, he did sort of change it up, but not that much, because the same pattern of events was happening. The White Snake came out, Kabuto came out of the White Snake, then comes out of his own body once again, cuts Itachi's arm off, Itachi goes into crow form, cuts at his horn, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this has happened before. And I'm like, oh wow, he looped it. He didn't just rewind time. He freaking looped it. He looped time. He looped it, man, in a circle. And I was like, yo, what the hell? So this threw me off, okay? And I was actually thinking that in the physical realm, Itachi looped time. That to me was like, yo, that's like OP. Because in the physical realm, I thought that this dude actually looped time. And I was scared. I was scared, okay? But at the end of the chapter, when Kabuto starts to freak out, well, not really freak out, but like he's yelling, like, what's going on? And then Itachi's like, your destiny is already in my hands. And then we see that at the end of the chapter, the last panel is Itachi holding on to Kabuto's forehead, like so, okay? And basically, this shows me that, oh shit, it's not the physical realm, it's the mental realm. It's all in Kabuto's mind. Itachi is casting a genjutsu directly into Kabuto's mind by holding his head. And that to me is kind of, it's not disappointing, but it's more along the lines of I was expecting to see Izanami in the physical plane. Now, by the way, if you guys are wondering, I did a video like a month ago explaining to what I thought Izanami was, and I am obviously right, since Izanami is a form of time manipulation. So look in the video somewhere, it'll be like, I don't know, somewhere over here. I'm not too sure, alright? But, it's kind of similar to Tsukiyomi. It really is. Like, Tsukiyomi, time perceives much more slowly, whereas, in Izanami, time is looped. But in Izanami, it's very hard to tell the genjutsu apart from the actual real world. Whereas in Tsukiyomi, you can tell that this is not the real world. But that being said, that's the end of the chapter, and in my opinion, the chapter was fairly solid. I mean, at least good, because it did reveal what Izanami was. However, I am kind of worried as to what's going to happen now. now that Kabuto is captured, what's going to happen to Edo Tensei Madara? Because Edo Tensei Madara is directly linked to Kabuto's Edo Tensei Jutsu. Meaning that if Kabuto gets controlled and removes Edo Tensei and removes the Edo Tensei Jutsu, that Edo Tensei Madara gets snuffed out. Meaning that the 5 Kages get a free pass, which is bullshit. I do not want the Kages getting a free pass. Onoki or Tsunade have to die. At least one of them. At least one Kishimoto. So, hopefully Kabuto had a backup plan. I'm praying to God that Kabuto had a backup plan where the Edo Tensei could continue on, or could continue their pursuit, or continue their activity without the need of Kabuto controlling them. Maybe, I'm not too sure. I'm praying to God that Kabuto had a backup plan. I really am. Because I want to continue seeing Edo Tensei Madara rape and summon meteorites and giant flame styles and epic Susanoo. I want to continue to see Edo Tensei Madara pull out the goods. So, give me your thoughts on this chapter. In my opinion, at least good. I will see you guys later. Well, no, correction, at most good, alright? So, I will see you guys later. King of Lightning, Izanami is a freaking time loop. And I will see you guys later. Oh, and by the way, will Sasuke have the same time loop effect? I'm not too sure. But according to the spoiler video that I did, Sasuke will slow down time, like Tsukiyomi. So when I see Itachi doing a time loop, it kind of bumps heads with the whole entire slowing down time. So I'm not too sure. With that being said, King Lightning, rate, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a good day.